What is going on, guys? Brother Russia here. We're back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we're going to be doing a rainbow showcase of the INT Androids 17 and 18. So this is the build that I kind of went with. So after using them at 55%, I realized that they are just not very good at 55%. They are not going to do a whole lot of damage. So their best thing that they're going to be good at is supporting. And the best way for them to support is by dodging. So we went with a full dodge build. So we got a full 32 dodge on him. The rest I just threw into additional. We'll give him this last orb right here. Get them all rainbowed out. And now we're gonna take them into a hopefully longer fight and see how well they'll perform at rainbow compared to what they were at 55%. All right, guys, so we are here in an event. We brought the androids here against the Tech, Zamasu, and Goku Black. This is like one of the worldwide celebration events that we had. I like to showcase the units in here just because once we get past this stage, the Zamasu in the following stage you can't kill him because he's got too much HP. So we're gonna kind of see if we can extend the fight out a little bit and see how well that they're gonna perform. So we do kind of have them pretty juiced up on rotation right now. So what we're gonna do is, the biggest thing with them is they need to get 7 key spheres. So right here we can't get 7. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Android 17 in slot 1, just because I don't want these androids to get us killed right away. There's no way to get 7 key spheres, is there? There's not. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get the 7 key spheres with them, so that does hurt us a little bit. But we'll get this right here. Give him a little bit of support from Pycon. Hopefully Pycon will dodge right there at the very end. I don't want him to die. I don't want him to die and just throw the whole run for us already. We just started. So Android 17, the MVP 17, we've got him all like built up pretty much already. You know what I forgot to do? I completely forgot to see what the defense was on these androids. We'll be able to check it out next time they come around. So yeah, like I said, I built mine full dodge because all they really are is exactly that. They're just support units, and that's all we really need them for, is just to run as support. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a Ghost Usher, just because I don't know what the friend build has. What does the friend build have? 21 additional, 11 crit. Why would you put crit on there? I mean, they get high chance to crit if you just get 7 orbs. Well, I guess this is the problem, is you can't get 7 orbs, so their crit is essentially useless. So yeah, so this is the one flaw that is with this unit, is the fact that you need to get 7 orbs with them in order for them to actually be like sufficient enough. And that's the biggest problem, is the fact that you can rainbow orb change with, or I'm sorry, they are rainbow orb changers for 4 turns from their entrance animation, but they also have an active skill that turns tech key spheres into int key spheres, but you can only do it after turn 5. So it's like they rainbow orb change for the first 4 turns, and then after they stop rainbow orb changing, then you can change tech to int. So what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna run it like, actually, you know what? Let's do this. We're gonna put him right here. We're gonna just pop a Sensu just to get us back to full health, and so we're at almost 400k defense, we'll say. So mine is built full dodge. Here's the other reason why you don't want to run them as a slot 1 unit, because they have to super in order to get an additional 50% attack and defense, and they also get 35% damage reduction after they perform a super. So let's see how they do in slot 1 here. We can actually get these orbs and give the rest of the rotation a little bit of buff. So they are given that given the extra buff because they are a tournament participants category allies, key to 35% attack and defense. And with the fact that we just got the 7 orbs, they give an additional key +1, attack 17% and defense 18%. So we got the extra defense right there. So we're at 417 now. And the other thing is because we have Goku on the same rotation, we can do their unit super, which gives them a additional 59% attack. So right here, it's probably going to be like their best turn that we're going to see. So we got 6 out of 7 links. We got Goku on rotation. We're getting their the additional attack, or we're going to get the additional attack and defense 50% after when they super. We're getting the extra 50% attack because we got the 7 or more key spheres. They have a high chance of performing a crit because we got those key spheres. We're getting the boost, or we're getting the support from them. And then on top of that, we have Goku on rotation. So this is probably going to be like one of their best rotations right here. So let's see what kind of attack we can get out of them here. Okay, so defensively we're okay right now. We are a 8.1 million attack stat. So unfortunately, as them being just support units, like I said, they aren't going to hit very hard. This is like, that's probably going to be as hard as they hit as raw damage. And that's without you really like giving them a whole bunch of support. Like we don't have B-Pan on rotation. We're not using any kind of items to, you know, change their damage around or anything like that. So let's go ahead and pop the other Ghost Usher right here. Actually, you know what? Let's try this. Okay, we'll put Goku up front. We need Goku to dodge for us. Yeah, we really need Goku to dodge for us. If I can get these 7 orbs right here with this Goku, we can give all this support right here with the androids, of course. And then we can give even more support with Pycon. So Goku, please dodge this. Beautiful. That's exactly what we needed. So I think, did I aim the other attacks as Zamasu? I can't remember if I did. That might be bad. Alright, so the friend is at a 7.7 million. So right here, we got Goku on rotation. We got a little bit of extra support, but we didn't have as many links active because they are mainly Android links. And that's the biggest problem with them, is they have almost all Android links and the other half is like Tournament of Power links. So we'll see. I mean, we actually have a little bit of a better rotation coming up. So I did kind of lie just a little bit here. We have this UI Goku. So he's a Universal Survival Saga, key 3 and attack and defense plus 30%. So we're gonna get just a little bit more out of them. So we're right now at 412k defense. Can we get these 7 key spheres somehow? I wonder. Can we actually do anything to get the 7 key? What if we go like this? Perfect. So we'll get this, and of course we're gonna get all that support. So we're at 430k. So 430,000. This is support from Goku, plus we have their unit super because it is a Goku on the team. So let's see what kind of damage we can get up to. Yep, just dodge that, dodge that. So we're at 8.8 mil. So we can't just crack that 9 million. We might be able to actually, if we can get the additional off. We did 9.4 million. There we go. So we got a 9.4 million. That's after they've massively raised their attack and defense with the Goku on rotation. What's this gonna do? Double digits. So that, I mean, that damage reduction plus the defense that that the androids are getting from them supering actually does make a huge difference in the amount of it does like a massive amount of change in how much damage they're gonna take compared to if they didn't get that before. So like let's test it right here. So if we don't get if we only get we'll say one orb right here. So we got the one orb, we're not getting the extra support right now. So there's no extra 17% attack, there's no extra 18% defense, and we're not getting the additional 50% attack or the chance to crit because we didn't get the 7 orbs. So hopefully UI Goku can just keep dodging and we can kind of see what kind of attacks that the androids can get to. And then, you know what, on next rotation we'll actually try it again, and we won't get the 7 orbs with them, so we'll see what kind of we can kind of see what kind of damage they do. So yeah, so at a 5.8 mil compared to what, 8 million that we were getting before. So I mean, you do miss out on a good amount of attack right there because of that. Defensively, I think we were still okay right there. So let's do this. Let's put them in slot 1. So this is where they can get hit with, so we have no chance of getting 7 orbs. So let's see how much damage we will take here. The only thing we're going to get is we're going to get a little bit of support from Pycon here. But they haven't supered, so let's see how much damage we take here. This is going to be interesting, because we have no damage reduction, no extra defense. 566k. So we took 566k and we're only at a 4.9 million. So this is without Goku. This is without the extra support. And that was without us supering first. That, you know, that's the difference in how these androids operate. You have to pretty much have a Goku on like a rotation to get that unit super, to get more attack, to get more defense. You want them to be a slot 2 unit because you want them to super before they get hit. Otherwise, they're going to take 500k plus damage, if not more. You know, you run them against like Omega Shenron or anything like that, they're going to get just smoked right away. You know what? Let's just pop this. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to pop this active skill. I just want to see... Actually, let's do this. We'll see if we can come back around one more time. Because I'm curious to see what kind of damage we can get with the Goku back there. After he gets a little bit more stacks and after he gets hit a few more times. I really am curious to see if we can get that Spirit Bomb pretty charged up. I think that'll just be a little extra just to throw into the video. Okay, that Goku didn't dodge, so thank you for that. And then the one thing that the androids can do now is, because it's been way past 4 turns, we're on turn 8, they do have their active skill, which changes Tech Key Spheres to Int Key Spheres. But you have to be 78% or less HP, and it's at the start of the 5th turn. So with us not being under that, we can't change any key spheres. So let's just see if they'll do enough damage to this Goku. Yeah, we should be. Yeah, we're way under that. Actually, this Goku's gonna die right here. It's unfortunate, But anyway, there you guys go. There's the there's kind of like the androids in action. Realistically, I said this in my 55% showcase video, but when it comes to this unit in particular, they're going to be served best as a floating slot 3 character, just to support like your tournament participant units. Otherwise, like, you have to have Goku on, basically you have to have Goku on rotation with them. You have to have some kind of Android 18 or 17 to get as many links as you can active with them. Preferably like a Tournament of Power Android 17 or 18, so that way you can get at least 6 or 5 links active. And then on top of that, you also want them to be like a slot 2 unit, because you want them to super first to get that additional damage reduction and to get that extra attack and defense before they get supered and just get, you know, possibly one shot. So there you guys go. There's a little bit of a showcase, so hopefully you guys did enjoy it. And if you did, consider hitting that like button and subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.